There we go. Streaming, starting up as we speak. Hopefully you guys are going to be able to see me in just a second here. Almost ready. There we go. Looking good. All right. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Give me that thumbs up if you can hear me. I want to make sure I'm using some different software. Hopefully you guys can. Looking like the microphone is working. Everything is looking good. Very nice. Let me make some quick adjustments here. I'm going to work on doing this. I'm making a few changes here. Hang on 1 second. All right, that's looking pretty good. There we go. Nice to see you guys on here. Very cool. I'm playing around with Streamlabs, guys, finally here. So let me know if you guys can hear me. Give me that thumbs up. The microphone looks like it is working. Everything is looking good. You guys can see me. Let me see how this looks in studio mode here. Not bad. Not too bad. I'm going to work on some backgrounds and some things like that, but I wanted to kind of throw something quick together. But looking good so far, guys. Let me come on over and pop out the chat. Hang on 1 second here. There we go. So now I can see you guys. I've got my OBS up and running. It's been a minute since I used this, but there we go. All right. First stream of 2020, guys. It is crazy to think about 2020 is already here. We'll get started in just a few minutes. So the sound is good. Everything is looking good and sounding good to you guys. Just want to make sure everything is looking clean. All right, everything is looking good. Good. So you guys can see the images on screen right there, as well as my little Peep This Out logo up there. Give me a thumbs up if you can see the peep, if you can see little Ike over here. I want to make sure everything is looking good. I'll get this better as we go. First stream, I wanted to throw something together kind of quick. But great to see you guys on here. Let's see here. I'm going to switch this over to live chat so everybody is visible. And yeah, man, this is a lovely situation here. There we go. Hang on 1 second. Trying to make everything move as quick as possible here and keep it clean for you guys. And I'm bringing down this little jar. Got a few minutes until we get going here, so I wanted to come on in and make a few adjustments quickly here. But Happy New Year to you guys. Happy New Year to everybody in here. So while you guys are watching that chat go there, I'm going to leave this as it is. And we will just go from there. So studio mode looking clean. All right, very nice. Okay, there we go. I think we are good to go for right now. There we go. Definitely a crazy situation on Fridays. You already know what it is. Great to see you guys on here. Let's see who we've got at the very top here. A couple of hours to go, or a couple of minutes to go, I should say. Metro Photo Negative Mickey Fan. What it do? Nehemiah Sanders in the house as well. Great to see you guys on here. Good evening, Six Woods Taylor, Saber Fan, Kyle Broussard, Jency Molina, David P. Never been this early. Glad you're here. Glad you are here either way. Early is good to get in ahead of time. It's definitely recommended sometimes too. There gives me a chance to kind of adjust and talk to you guys quicker in the beginning because I can see the people who are just jumping in. Daniel Sherlocker, how you doing? Peep this out, baby. You already know what it is. Great to see you on here. Monica Faye. Very nice to see you on here as well. And let's see, who else do we have in the house here? We've got Dom404. Was at Walmart today and saw those devil dogs. Nice. Only on the east and I guess the more of the East Coast thing there, but it was fun actually checking those out. So what it do to all of you guys on here? We've got the thumbs up. Looks like things are looking good, sounding good. That is great to hear. Got my mic working, my audio mixer is in there. It's been a minute since I've used actually streaming software, so I wanted to kind of jump in and do something different. We're going to be doing a few things differently, and then I'll eventually add a background and things like this to make this a little bit easier to see. So I will work on that for sure for you guys. But I'm glad you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let's see here. Metro, you should try the Carl's Jr. 2020 Western Bacon Cheeseburger. Is that the wrap? Is that the wrap everyone's talking about? I've seen some things on that there recently. Let's see here. Going down. It looks like Drew's Food Reviews in the house as well. Michael Domayer, great to see you on here. Larry Nguyen. Amazing, amazing, great times ahead are in store for the channel. Audio isn't quite synced, according to David P. Okay, there is a delay in sound. All right, no worries. This is like literally just like the first tester type of stream, if anything there. So we'll work on this as we go. We'll figure out as it goes there. But then you know, definitely it's there's going to be a few hiccups here and there. But I wanted to jump on and give the streaming software end a shot just to see what was going on with that since it's been a minute. We'll hang tonight. There'll be a couple of reviews for you as well. Freddy Foodie King in the house. Thanks so much for jumping on, man. Thank you. I appreciate you being here right now. I'm glad you can make it as well. Alexander, thanks so much for making the stream here tonight, which incidentally, we're a minute past the hour, so let's just get right into it, guys. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews. My name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of the channel here on YouTube. I create what I like to call high-quality foodie features, and I definitely have so much fun doing what I do here on the channel, live streaming more often than not on Friday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Definitely have a look around the channel. There's well over 1,000 pieces of content. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. There's brand new content every single week. If you really like what you see and you want to contribute to the channel, you have a multitude of ways to do that. Down below in the description box, you'll find the links to PayPal directly, as well as Super Chat here. All the merch stuff down below as well. You'll find all that stuff there. So thank you so much for jumping on here right now. This is my little section of the Friday night tube rituals, I guess you should say, for most people who stream on the weekends. I've kind of carved out the 8 p.m. time slot technically there. I don't think it overlaps with anyone too much, or there's, you know, in terms of the time, I think this works. So great to see you guys on here. A very happy new year to all of you guys. It's been a very long few days, to say the least. I mean, just with the partying and getting ready for the new year and, you know, filming all the way. I'm always filming, always doing something into the next week, so it's always like that. But I wanted to jump on, and I was looking forward to saying hello tonight with you guys. But it's great to be on here with you guys, and also trying Streamlabs for the first time through OBS, which is kind of cool. So I am really digging the quality so far, of at least of the chat window, if anything there. This was kind of something quick I did at the very last minute, so I'm glad this is actually looking good. I just have to make sure it's not as busy in there as well. So let's see here. So guys, if you're noticing any of the peeps that have little wrenches next to their names, or if you're looking on the chat, you may not see them. I have people branded. Yes, they actually shows up on Streamlabs here with the little wrench. Those are the mods naturally. So Freddy Foodie King in the house, Drew's Food Reviews as well. There are a couple of others who may show up eventually, but do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Jump on over to those channels, of course. They definitely put out some amazing content as well. And really just fun stuff all around there. The foodie community continues to explode with new talent, new people giving their spin on what it is that they're having. So lots to look forward to as it continues to grow bigger and bigger. So really cool. Michael Domayer, getting new equipment takes a minute to understand. Yes, a couple of things here. I'm actually running on my new Mac that I finally have switched over to. I have the new MacBook Pro 16-inch. Absolutely love it. I mean, just really, it's a beast of a machine that blows through my content in terms of rendering, in terms of performance. It's light years above and beyond what I was using before. So super excited to do that. I've been saving for a while to plunk down, because Mac hardware is not very inexpensive. You really have to make those informed decisions, because they're big purchases, and I don't really do them too often. So I wanted to make sure I waited till it was just right, till the reviews came out, and then everything was good. So let's go down the line and see here what else we've got here. Larry Nguyen, any review tonight? Yes, we're going to be doing 2 reviews tonight. They'll be kind of quickie reviews, but definitely something that I wanted to try. And my wifey helped pick these out tonight too. So she's inside doing her work, and she's actually just, I know she's going to be watching the stream kind of on the phone next to her. So I know she's going to want to see what my take is on what we're going to be taking a look at, because she will be trying it later. And then we'll go from there. So something to look forward to for sure. Dave's Movie Reviews, great to see you on here. I'm going to be jumping around the chat because we have a lot of people that are in here right now. Let me jump on over to, yeah, it's we've got 40 people plus watching here right now. So it is definitely a pretty much a packed house for the most part in there. So really appreciate you guys being here. Let me move over my browser here real quick. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Doing my setup, making sure everything is looking clean. So fresh and so clean. You know how we do. Six Woods Taylor, are you still a big fan of Cinnamon Toast Crunch breakfast cereals? Yes, I do like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I haven't had it in a long time, but I do enjoy Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Let's see here. My birthday is in 1.5 weeks from Fanboy the Viper 57. A very, very happy birthday to you very soon. That's awesome. We'll be singing for you on the next stream, without a doubt. That's awesome. That is awesome. Mountain Dew New Year's Brew from Drew. No, it's actually going to be something we're going to be eating. So no drinking, no drinking. It's something to look forward to. Dom404 tried the Arby's white cheddar mac the other day. Nice. That is a lovely situation in terms of fast food mac and cheese. Now, I like the Chick-fil-A one. It's really good times, I got to tell you right there. Let's see, doing Little Ike Productions, and that's from Hundi PCL7. I hope I'm not butchering that. I probably am. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. But yes, Little Ike Productions is my little name that I've given my little quote-unquote organization here on YouTube at the bottom of my videos. Appreciate you guys jumping on here. Now keep in mind, I'm using Streamlabs for the first time through OBS, so I don't have it all tricked out with all the fun things yet. I'm going to be doing that over the next week or two. So if you guys can let me know how many people are watching in the chat, because I can't really see too many people aside from me getting way out of everything to go to check YouTube directly and back and forth. Just want to make sure. I'm always very curious. If you haven't hit that thumbs up down below, please do me a solid. That would be awesome. David P., get those thumbs up going. I appreciate you. Fuganachi, I hope I'm totally killing this name right here. Is YouTube your full-time job? No, I wish it was, but no. It would be awesome though. The endorsement in the house, just me, voice and lips moving is off by 2 to 3 seconds. Yes, I'm noticing that here on my end as well. Audio sync, it is what it is, I know. It's a little bit different naturally. I'm actually using the FaceTime camera with the microphone built into my laptop here going through OBS. So I'm gonna have to kind of play around with maybe a slight delay there just so it matches, but as long as it's not too distracting, I don't think it's going to be too distracting. I will be switching over to my external camera once I do this and get this going here. I'll probably try that during the week, maybe as a special stream just to test it. Late night you may see me jump on, so we'll probably give that a go and see if that works. But we'll see here. Ian, lovely situation kinder. Yes, I'm still working on that shirt that says it's a situation, so that will be coming at some point. But let's see here. But great to have the endorsement in the house here. Obviously another one of the mods as well. The endorsement pumping out that content on the daily. He's got that Bang review, the Miami flavor of Bang, actually out today. So jump on over, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let him know what's up. Outlaws Generation, what it do, man? Happy New Year's to you as well. Any new foods out there that you suggest to review? Well, if you have a Church's in the area, coincidentally, that's my latest review today. That Church's handheld chicken pot pie, which was a lot of fun to check out. The Alfredo, the extra cheesy Alfredo garlic Parmesan crust pizza, a mouthful of a title over at Papa John's. Just an insane situation with that one as well. Pizza Hut has the Pizza, like their meat lovers pizza on special for $10 I saw on TV earlier tonight. I'm not going to review that because it's, it is what it is, but that would be something to definitely to try as well. Like you need an excuse to have pizza, right? I mean, definitely. Don Kuteki, what is the other job rather than YouTube? I really dig your reviews. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. A little bit of voiceover work in general there, and a lot of little side ventures that I have going on there. Nothing worth sharing, only because it's like I like to keep it a little anonymous that way. But definitely some good stuff on the side there. Voiceover work is some of my more funner type of things I like to do on top of YouTube. I've done some stuff in the past. I was in Better Watch Out, which is a horror movie that usually comes out around the holiday time now because it's kind of a cult classic from what people are writing up every time. They have like all the movies you want to see during Christmas time. Better Watch Out is now one of them. Kind of like a take on Home Invasion, like Scream and Home Alone a little bit. It's a pretty fun movie. I did some stuff for that. Outlaws does have Church's in the area. Very cool. Look into it. I highly recommend it, man. Those you can put anything in a pie crust, Mike, and make it good, for the most part, or you hope it's good. My experience was a little so-so with it. It was okay, but when you watch the review, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was definitely a fun experience to give a try the other day, and I'm glad to have checked it out. I actually saw that a few days ago and finally got it on the schedule to knock it out. I thought I was going to make that as the last video of 2019, but it slipped into this part of the year, so I actually put it out today. So technically that really is that should have been the last video of 2019, but it turns out that I guess officially the Papa John's one was as well. So good times with that. Let's see here. Oh, in case I forget, if there is a Jordan Clark in the audience, if he hasn't made himself known here, franchisee owner of Papa John's with 36 locations here. Actually, I'm not sure exactly what part of the country just yet, but I just saw a message there. So great talking to you on Instagram. I'll take a look at that message for Facebook. Of course, you can absolutely share the review out with the locations there and have them take a look at that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much if you're watching this. Great to talk to you as well. So thank you for the support as well too there. Let's see. Drew. Ian doesn't want to talk about the sweet. Shh. Drew, come on. You're going to let the cat out of the bag. Come on now. Koji 7071. What a big homie. What a do, man. Great to see you on here. Appreciate you jumping on, spending a little bit of time with me tonight. Great to see you. Probably the next test stream that I do, I'm going to try doing my camera. I have another camera that I have, usually my old S7, just to give that a try to see if we can maybe figure out matching up the syncing and that type of thing as well. So this will get better as we go, but I'll try and make it less busy around me here and try and keep it basically simple for you guys and easier on me to look at too here on the screen. J Money, favorite type of food, Mexican, Chinese? Yes. But if I have to choose, I'm a huge fan of pizza. I love Italian food, absolutely one of my favorites, but I do love a 2-item combo of like tamales with rice and beans. I like Mexican food primarily as well. So I would probably go Italian, Mexican, and then Chinese. And of course, you know, standard continental American cuisine, burgers, and, you know, all that stuff too. Dawn, I enjoyed the IG footage of Tournament of Roses. Yes, thank you so much for jumping on there. I think you mentioned that one of your marching bands, actually, that you, from one of the schools you went to, was present there. We had a lot of fun that morning, and it was great to put up a bunch of videos. Virtually the whole Rose Parade is on my Instagram right now, guys. It's at Peep This Out Reviews on Instagram. Basically, snippets, 1-minute snippets of like a whole bunch of stuff in between. It's virtually the whole thing. So do take a look at that. But Dawn, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed checking those out. It was a lot of fun to witness live there. I live literally a few blocks from Colorado Boulevard, so we just pretty much get up in the morning. The B-52 bomber or the B-2 bomber, or one of the stealth bombers, one of these huge planes that roars past, basically flies over to signal the start of the parade. And then by the time it gets to where it needs to go, they do it again. So the parade starts like in the 6 o'clock morning time frame. And then by the time it gets to me, it's towards like the end of it for the most part. So it's like watching it a little bit later in the morning where we don't have to get up super, super early. But it was a lot of fun to check out for sure there. Dom had Marco's Pizza tonight. Very nice. Very, very nice. Greetings from Dallas. Love your channel from Ivan C. Ivan, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys very much. Also, incidentally, anyone who may have contributed on PayPal already, again, I won't know that until we log off. So let me just say thank you, thank you, thank you in advance. If you're catching this on the replay, which I do plan to release this one because we're going to be doing a couple of reviews in about a minute or two here, you guys can definitely find your names in the show notes down below, as well as official sponsors of the stream tonight. So great to see you guys on here. Let's see here. So Sixwoods Taylor, true or false? Drew's Food Reviews likes to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast. I'll let Drew answer that there. So did you guys have an amazing like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day? Are you guys, you know, really upset that we don't have flying cars yet? What's the story here? I mean, I'm really kind of curious to know. What do you guys think about the whole New Year thing beginning as we speak right now? We're in 2020. Is there anything you're looking forward to the most this year? It could be anything. Definitely excited to see what some of those answers will be. Don says, yes, school in my area was marching way back in the day. Always dreamed of marching in that one. Cool, 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 cool. Glad I could have shown that there. Favorite item at Trader Joe's, it's going to be their pickle popcorn when they have it seasonally and their pumpkin pancake batter, which I actually still have, which is good. And I have a couple of packages and that stuff is literally the bomb. It is so good. Their pumpkin pancake batter is the best over at Trader Joe's, without a doubt. Drew had your favorite for dinner tonight, spicy Italian from Subway. Sorry, Drew. You already know the deal with that. I already know what you're talking about. No Subway for me. David P, looking forward to getting engaged this year. Nice, man. Congratulations in advance. That's awesome. 2020 is actually a very solid year to do that. I mean, just rolls off the tongue, literally. 2020. That's awesome, man. Congratulations, David. That's definitely something to look forward to. And when that does happen, you'll be sharing it hopefully here on the stream. That would be an awesome thing to see. Dawn says she needs a robot maid like Rosie. Yes, the whole Jetsons thing for sure. Still waiting for those flying cars, Larry Nguyen. You already know. Remember Y2K? Now we here. It's kind of crazy, I know. J Money says, nice. John Hendren, what do you think about what's going on with Iran? You know, I don't want to get too political right here on the thread, but it's a scary thing, especially with starting off the new year with something like that. So yeah, I don't want to get too much into that, but I got to admit it's a little scary. Honestly, it's a little scary the way things go, especially internationally. Craziness there, craziness. Awesome, David. Looking forward to that. Absolutely looking forward to that. That is awesome. Let's see, Brendan Flanagan, 2020, the year of vision. I would say forward thinking and just progression into something positive. Just continually moving that needle, and whatever happens this year, try and make it the very best possible outcome for you as possible. That's really the best thing there. I wish nothing but health, happiness, and success for everybody. Like I said at the end of the Church's Chicken review today, it's all a matter of just kind of like keeping it positive, keeping it just motivated in a really positive way, and making this year the very best for you. The goal is to always outdo last year. And if you're doing anything that's even more elevated over what you were doing the previous year, you're winning. So don't judge somebody else's success by your own, and vice versa, that type of thing. Everyone's got their own path, their own way of doing it. Things will happen when they are meant to happen in the way that they're supposed to happen. So always keep it positive and keep moving it forward. Koji, do you like manicotti pasta dish? Yes, of course. I love all that cheese in there. You already know it's already amazing. Cowabunga Drew from Freddy Foodie King in the house. Did you try the fudge covered Nutter Butters yet? You know, I still haven't tried those, Jency. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to do it on a stream, because it's not something that I would eat normally outside of it. I don't know, my wife wouldn't either. But that would be something to look into there. Dawn, many of my former students are currently in the military, and it scares me too. God bless us all. Absolutely. Nothing but warm thoughts for those protecting our right to freedom right now. I got to tell you, it is definitely something to look forward to. Carl Broussard, shall we do the review? Yes, coming up in just a couple of minutes here. I've got 3 minutes till it's about to begin. I always like to go to about the 20-minute mark, roughly, just to give people time to kind of get in here and to kind of, make themselves known, say hello, ask some questions. You know how we do. Drew is waiting for a pizza rehydrator from Back to the Future. Nice, 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 nice. Hey, look, as long as we can get the $5 lunch special at Little Caesars, without having to wait too long, I'm okay with that at least there, because that's always something that's kind of a guilty pleasure once in a while. I try and have that at least once a month, give or take, because it's delicious stuff. Always delicious stuff. So who is checking out The Grudge this week? Coming out on the 7th, I believe. Next week is when that comes out. I'm excited to see that reboot. I think this is like the second time I think they've done it now. Julian The Grudge is probably... that was a whole bunch of years ago. And then they actually redid it again. Sam Raimi did it, and I think they're redoing it again, which is what's coming out. Six Woods, why don't you eat Subway anymore? The main reason is because for like 17 years of my previous professional life, that's pretty much all that I ate, because that's all that was around wherever I was. And I really got so sick of it. That I can't even keep being impartial party when I'm trying to have it there, to have it on camera, much less what I want to. There's just too much else out there to review, and Subway is never rated high for me because of that. Only because I'm just not impressed with anything that they really come out with, aside from the garlic stuff, which I almost did, but I'm just not enticed by anything that they put out there. I got to be honest with you. Let's see. FYI, Kinder Bueno is British chocolate. You can find at Walmart. Yes, I've seen them all over the place. Believe it or not, even in the 99-cent stores, I'm finding that brand, the Kinder Bueno. Let's see. Also wanted to mention you need to try the sweet and spicy burger from Whataburger once you get back to Texas. Nice. I appreciate all those suggestions from the last stream, by the way, which I do need to get out to a Whataburger eventually. I'd love to try and do maybe like a sponsored thing where it can be like a food tour or a trip to kind of go. to a few different places. My wife keeps suggesting every time we go out to dinner, you should do like a food kind of like a, one of those Kickstarters where you can kind of get people to kind of help you and really kind of make like a whole event out of it there. That may be something to kind of do as the year goes by. We'll have to see. All right, Rose City Pizza, Larry Nguyen. Yes, I definitely have heard of them, and I've been to them before in Rosemead. Definitely, I think one of the only locations that's where they are. So you guys ready for a food review right now? You guys want to get started with the first of 2 reviews right now? We're going to actually do one, and then we'll do a little bit of an intermission, and then we'll come back, and then we'll do the other one there. Give me a thumbs up here in the chat if you guys are ready to see what I'm going to be taking a look at here right now. Let me see if you guys are actually really ready and really enticed to really want to see what I'm going to do. I'm curious to see here. Let's see. David P. Dom404, Cadbury chocolate is so different from the American chocolates. Yeah, they're usually better quality overseas, that's for sure. Drew, Ian's 2020 World Food Tour coming soon. You already know what it is. So many great Mexican restaurants in Houston. Happy New Year to you too as well, Carlos Bustamante. Thanks so much for jumping on. Big Super Bowl I'm a fan of Big Super Bowl Sunday. Yes, absolutely, Six Woods. We always host a party here at my place. We will be doing that. All right, we got the thumbs up in effect here. Let's see. Neon says, when I hit 30K, you need to eat Subway. You may have to remind me about that. I may break eventually and do that. Who knows? I'm not going to guarantee it, but who knows? And Halal Guys is on the ticket for at some point here, Larry. I know I've said that a million times, but at some point you will find that here on the channel. And there is a Baker's actually here as well to this. So we've got plenty in there. Let the games begin. All right, guys, this is going to be interesting because there are a couple of things that I have not tried that I have actually seen plenty of every time I go to the store. And you know what? My wife, we were walking by and I'm like, this actually looks pretty good. And there was like a selection of ones. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just see if we can give these a try. So instead of starting off the new year with just one thing, I figured let's just do 2, and have a little fun and see how this goes. More often than not, we want to kind of take a look at things that you probably wouldn't see me review normally, only because of my schedule. I'm always kind of moving ahead. There's always something kind of big and things that they want me to take a look at and do and things that I want to try. So I'm trying to like always do the tug of war and being pushed in directions. So this is something that I definitely wanted to give it a try here. And I think I'm going to save this one for the second one, only because it's the one that I think I'm looking forward to the most out of these 2 here right now. Let's see. Daniel Sherlocker. Ian, do you ever want to tell your audience more about yourself? Actually, I do, only when the questions come up, because I don't want to bore you guys with needless exposition about things. But if you guys have specific questions, it's always kind of like, I'd like to drip feed you guys things that you may want to know and things that you may be curious about, things that I'd want to discuss, things that I think would be appropriate to discuss. But I never like to go off and talk about all kinds of crazy things because I think you'd be bored to death personally. So if you guys have questions and you're curious about stuff, and Daniel, I know you probably got some questions you probably want to ask me, feel free. And if I can get to them, believe me, I will. I definitely wanted to make it a point for that. So it's a new year. I've got a couple of bags of something here that I've wanted to try that I have never given a shot. And we're going to start off the first one with Cheetos Flaming Hot Chipotle Ranch. And I've seen this on the shelf a bunch of times, and I was like, you know what? Let's give this a go. Chipotle Ranch, how bad could this be? It's already flaming hot to begin with, so when you add Chipotle to it, I thought I'd give this one a try here. So Cheetos Flamin' Hot Chipotle Ranch Crunchy is what they're calling these here. So I don't know if you guys have ever had these, but chances are probably many of you have. This is my first time giving this a go. I thought I'd give this a shot to see. Let's see here. MC Philly, what's up, man? New Year. How are you doing tonight? Have you seen The Rise of Skywalker from MC Philly? Yes, I have seen The Rise of Skywalker. Pretty fun film. Maybe we'll get into a little bit of that as we go, but I definitely enjoyed it, without a doubt. And to Don's question there, how'd you get into YouTube food reviews? Just very quickly, my niece actually sent me a video of Joey's World Tour doing the Nutella Challenge a whole bunch of years ago. And I was just intrigued by just watching that video because I couldn't believe what Joey was doing naturally. But then I noticed there was a lot of other people that were suggested underneath there. And one of them was Kendama, KBD Productions TV. And then, of course, they came across Dame. And then a few others at the time that are no longer really doing reviews. But I kind of got into it and I figured, you know what? With my broadcast journalism schooling and my love for technology, let me just give this a go. And that's essentially kind of where it began. So in a nutshell, Don, in a nutshell, that's what it is. Take a look at my in the YouTube announce or Peep This Out announcements playlist here on my channel. There's a video, I think it's 1,000 subscriber, 100 video, 1,000 subscriber celebration where I actually do a little acting with my wife. It's kind of a little cheesy, but it gives you an idea on how the genesis of my channel came to be for sure. So, did you pick that or your wife? Larry Nguyen says of these particular ones here. Well, you know what? My wife picked out, I believe it was the cheddar jalapenos, the one that she was looking at. But then further up on the shelf, I saw the Chipotle ranch. So the jury's out on that, but I'm willing to bet that she was the one with the jalapeno, I think, initially. And then the Chipotle ranch crunchy was me. And I figured, let's just give this a go here right now. So we're going to try this. This definitely looks pretty tasty. Guys, round of shout outs over to Critical East Japan's in the house here right now. Thanks so much for jumping on, Paul. Again, jump on over, like, share, comment, subscribe. Awesome content from Paul on the daily, for sure. He's definitely putting it down over there, and you've got a lot to look forward to on the channel there. But Paul, thanks so much for jumping on, man. I appreciate you. And let's get into this right now here. Dawn, where did I go to school? I went to Cal Poly Pomona, California Polytechnic University. They specialize in, well, hotel management, journalism, broadcasting. Journalism is what my degree is in, actually. Broadcast journalism with an emphasis on the communication end of it there. So take a look. Let's get into this. Have a look. We have the standard looking Cheetos, the crunchy action. There you go. In there. J Money, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's different. I have never smelled a Cheetos bag that actually has a ranchy-like smell to it. That's kind of cool. Not raunchy, mind you, ranchy. That probably came out wrong. I have a feeling there. Oh, man. Daniel Sherlocker, what kind of jobs did you encounter in your career? I'm a student of Journalism Communication University. Nice. Well, for 17 years, I was in wireless, and I actually interned with the communications department for the company that I was with for wireless, and we worked on a few different things, some TV stuff, and had a lot of fun doing that. That was the best part about that, aside from the regular work that I was doing, as well as working on movie sets and TV shows at the time. Kiefer Sutherland with 24. There was a show called Heroes, superhero type show that was on as well. But good times, definitely good times for that. But wow, I am pretty impressed with the smell of this already here, guys. This looks pretty awesome. Brendan says he remembered trying those this past year and loved them. Let me give this a try because this really smells pretty nice. Take a look at that. You know, the camera is actually pretty nice on the new MacBook. I have to admit, this is actually, that's not blurring out really hardly, even though it's still 720p. But let's give this a shot here. This is a mouthful of a title. What's with the mouthful of titles with stuff lately? The Cheetos, Flamin' Hot, Chipotle Ranch, Crunchy. Here we go. Ranchiness right away. No heat. Oh, here it comes. Ooh. Oh, wow. That begins to crescendo up. And then, oh, man, that's actually pretty good. It's ranchy, though. I like that. It really is. It's lighting it up. I don't know about Chipotle, but the Flamin' Hot is coming through. These are pretty good. Ranch. Thick. Your mouth is beginning to water. Wow. Dove Coolness, you worked on Heroes. Yes, briefly. Season 4. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like these. Hang on. Wow. This is tasty. This is tasty. The Cheetos flavor, it's kind of muted because of the ranch flavor that I'm getting. But the heat begins to really come up on the back there. So they really don't even need Chipotle on this. I mean, seriously, this is Flamin' Hot Cheetos ranch crunchy as far as I'm concerned. But this is really, really tasty. That's actually really nice. I'm surprised that the actual ranch is the dominant with this. Where normally it's going to be the heat that comes up, and then a little bit of the ranch can kind of help cool it off. But it starts off with a very heavy amount of ranch, and then the heat really begins to kind of pick up, kind of burn, and then it kind of levels off. Oh yeah, that is really nice. Scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna do like a 8.2 on this. This is pretty lovely. 8.2. The quality of the Cheetos brand actually is always very high. Freshness is on point. I've never really had a bad Cheetos, really, or bad Cheeto, unless it's actually like an off-brand or something like that. But delicious, delicious. Heat scale of 1 to 5. Initially, like 0 because of the ranch. And then it begins to kick in. I would probably say like 2.5, 3. And 3 is kind of like the pinnacle of it. And then it pulls back. So it doesn't hang with you and choke you, you know, or anything like that. But the quality and the flavor is pretty nice because then you have that nice little sizzle in the background right there. So quality-wise, I like it. They're crunchy. They're fresh. Flavor's good. Ranch is one of my favorites, as you know. Most all the reviews that I do, if there's a ranch something involved, it's usually going to rate pretty high. Unless it's just made poorly. But this is pretty tasty. Let's see. Freddie loves Betty Ranch. Nehemiah wants some cookies right now. I'm actually kind of done with the sweets for the holidays. I got to be honest with you. Rick, yes, I'm eating them without drinking water, and I have it here. It's not crazy like that. It really isn't. I mean, it's a nice little sizzle in the back. It's not really requiring me to kind of dip in and go with a drink. Don, weird that you're getting ranch and then it's not even part of the title. Actually, it is. It is Chipotle Ranch. It's being blocked by the translucent screen right over here with my chat window. But yeah, this is more ranch than anything else. And I think the wifey is going to like this one. I think she's going to like this a lot. 8.2. 8.2 on this one. I'll do a couple more because I am hungry right now. Let's see here. Brendan, have to say that those are my new favorite, as well as the Cheddar Jalapeño Cheetos. Cheddar Jalapeño Cheetos, huh? J Money. All right, question number 1. Favorite chip? I would have to say Cool Ranch Doritos and the standard Doritos. Those are my 2 favorite ones, actually. But the favorite out of the 2, the regular Doritos, regular standard Doritos. Don caught it. Yep. I'm blocking it. That's the problem, Don. I was blocking it. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, ranch is part of the title with that. All right, I got to stop eating these right now because we have something else we got to get into in a minute. So, Drew. Oh, Ian, I heard they're coming out with a new version of the Peep cereal, which incidentally, right over there, Peep cereal for 2020 with marshmallow bunnies and chicks. You know, Drew, they had to do that, man. You know they had to do that, for sure. All right. Last one. These are pretty good, man. These are pretty good. Wow. Outlaw, Mike. Chipotle Ranch is the best. Hey, Ian, how does voiceover work? I'm thinking about becoming a voice actor. I mean, I have voice acting school. Very cool. Very cool. I didn't do anything formally, Mike, actually, with mine, because it's usually like a lot of people that I know that would kind of get out there and people who have seen my YouTube stuff. So that's part of where that comes from. So indirectly, that could actually help. But it always helps to have some professional schooling with that as well. A lot of it is kind of trial by fire. My very first thing was kind of like that, and it was fun. But naturally, sometimes it's kind of like the people that you come across and, you know, being at the right place at the right time, that type of thing. Wow. Those are pretty tasty. And now, I think I need some water. I think I need some water. Six Woods. Taylor. Peep This Out is not a big fan of the Peeps marshmallow cereal. I love the box, though. I love the box. That's actually empty, by the way. I had to throw out the cereal. And then the Sour Patch Kids box right over there as well. Just definitely, I love the marketing with that. And how could I not have the Peeps box, right? I mean, come on. I had to actually have that on there. So Ed Keaton in the house as well. We had a bunch of people. Great to see you guys tonight, man. I was really looking forward to jumping on to say hello, to see what's happening with everybody. And I appreciate you guys jumping on here with me tonight. Let's see here, going down the line. We'll jump into that next review in just a second here. All right, Dove Coolness. Okay, now that you're done eating those, back to my questions. What did you briefly do working on Heroes? Please, love that show. You know, a lot of it is product placement stuff at the time. I did that with 24 with Kiefer Sutherland. They actually filmed that. The CTU, which is their underground base unit, as well as the President's Bunker. That was, I think, season 5 is what it was that I worked on with that one. Was filmed up in DeSoto, Chatsworth area here in Los Angeles, a little bit further north on the way to Magic Mountain, which is a big theme park that we have out this way. So for Heroes, that was just more product, similar type of things with product placement, showing the actors how to utilize the equipment. Sometimes you would see one of the agents, say on 24, they would open up their phone at the time and you'd see something running on the phone. Some of that stuff I actually kind of put together, and some things I actually was able to upload and take home. And then you go and then they work, you block a scene, and then they basically, integrate the product there for that. For Heroes, it was more of the writing of the same thing. So it's really just because the company that I work for sponsored a lot of stuff on those shows. I was kind of the point person, the liaison to go between to help with the writing team as well as during the filming when they would do certain things. So I had the ability to leave what I was doing initially for a few hours at a time and go out to the set where they were filming and watch these scenes as they were being done. And it was always kind of cool because whenever I would watch the shows, I would be like, I remember when that was filmed. I remember when I was there. And just to see all the actors and to see all the set pieces and everything was awesome. So really it was just assisting the writers and some of the actors in the implementation based upon the script and the story. Whenever you would see, said wireless carrier's product in there, it's specifically in a way that's obviously because you have to satisfy what the sponsor's looking for, but they had to integrate that in with the storyline. So I would work with some of the producers and some of the people that were there, obviously the actors, and when I was there on set, it was kind of fun to do as well. So I had a lot of fun doing that. Is probably one of the highlights I remember from my previous working life, more than what I was doing before, because I went to school for journalism and communication and broadcasting. So to be around the cameras, to be around filming, and to be around the entertainment side of it, it's one of the reasons I really love doing what I do here on YouTube, because it gives me a chance to kind of dip back in and remember, what it was like when I did some of those things, and whether I'm doing the newscasting things in studio where I have the green screening behind me and I'm prompters and I have all these things. It was a lot of fun. I really miss those days. So I guess maybe just thinking of the reporting end of it and the communication end of it, and being field reporter stuff, which I was trying to do at the time, and still working in the wireless stuff as well, which kind of became my life for so many years. That's what that is there. So yes, if you guys are seeing that the audio is just a little out of sync, we'll definitely fix that for the next time around. Every time you move over to the new platform, there's always something that you're going to think is not going to be 100%. And I didn't want to use tonight as like the total test bed on my official time to kind of play around with this in front of you guys. I'm probably going to do this maybe over the weekend, super late. I may actually just jump on a live stream just to kind of test things around, move things, and get it ready there. So just be prepared. You may see a notification. Those videos will be obviously in private mode after I'm done with them. They're not going to be live. But initially, just to kind of have a little bit of fun. So have no fear. That will be taken care of. So good times there. Let's see here. Ed Keaton showed up late to the party. Man, as long as you're here, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it, and I love you guys. You already know what it is. Everyone who's spending some time with me tonight, I appreciate you. Don, got a great voice for reporting and broadcasting. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Eric Perrick, hit that like button down below. Thank you so much for doing that as well. I appreciate you. Zombie Roca, how was your night? It is going well. I'm trying to convince my wife to get a little bit of dessert with me after we finish the stream here tonight, because I have a little bit of a sweet tooth, just a little, even though I'm done with the sweets for the holidays. I feel like just getting maybe an iced coffee or just something to kind of just spend some time and just kind of relax. Even maybe a hot coffee, believe it or not. Sounds good with a little bit of vanilla. That sounds pretty tasty right now. Brendan, I always thought it was weird to have sour tasting cereal like Sour Patch Kids. Yes. Right over there. With milk, obviously nobody likes sour milk. That's a very good point, Brendan. That's a very, very, very witty point. I got to be honest with you. Fortunately, it's the sour that works. It's not the sour that's spoiled and it's nasty, but it's a sour that kind of works. So that was a lot of fun checking that out at the time. Eric, you rock Ian. No, you. Always you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Dominic Routh, I'm doing all right, my friend. Thanks so much for jumping on. Great to see you guys on here. Candace Cherry in the house as well. Very nice. Jen C. Molina got a bunch of cookies, 6 Woods. Yes, you guys are playing around with the emojis tonight. I love it. You know, it really warms my heart when you guys are interacting in the chat, because it just shows how tightly knit the community is here on my channel, and just in general on YouTube in terms of the community. I mean, every creator has, you know, their fan base and the people who love to kind of come together and do what they do. But I love being able to kind of chill and just being on here with you guys and have that connection, that one-on-one that I always say, looking directly at that camera, so we have that time. It's always a lot of fun. Ryan, yo, Ian, I tried the Bengal barbecue at Disneyland because of your video. Yes, that was so cool doing that video with the wifey. And I had my brother-in-law's in-law and my sister-in-law there as well. We had a good time with that. I'm glad. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed that video. Those videos are very special to me, because those are the ones that actually I'm with my wife when we're at Disneyland. And my wife means the world to me, so I definitely love being at Disneyland with her. It kind of keeps me calm, keeps me sane. That's why we always love to go. But I love those videos because I remember exactly when every single one of those was filmed. So I'm glad you enjoyed them. That really is awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you liked it, because that is truly a banging joint. The Bengal barbecue right by the Indiana Jones adventure right over there is awesome. It's really, really tasty. Baller, did you dye your hair? No, I have never dyed my hair. But good to see you, my friend. Thanks so much for jumping on. I recognize the avatar and, of course, the name, and it's great to see you on here. Dominic Routh, let's see. Wow, you pronounced my name correct. Everyone usually gets it wrong. Hey, I'm glad I got it on the first try. I'm usually butchering people's names left and right, and I'm always apologizing as I go. Let's see. Would love to know your top 3 favorite bands from J Money. Queensryche. Let's see. Def Leppard. And I'm going to say Aerosmith. Probably hard rock bands is the first thing that come to mind, personally, if I'm going to think about that. Let's see. Disneyland is so expensive from Baller. Yes, it is. That's the only reason we're able to go is because of our annual passes. It's the only way to do it. Because if you go more than once, you're better off at least plunking down for that pass, because it is crazy. It is crazy. Let's see. Dawn says she digs the live interaction with content creators. It's fun. I love doing it. Believe me, I have a lot of fun. I wish I can answer every single question as they go by, or every single comment. It's so hard to do, because I'm trying to keep it motivated and keep it moving forward and do what I have to do, because I think about a little bit of a format as I'm live. So I'm definitely trying to keep it interactive and entertaining for you. But I'm done. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're liking what you see, and I appreciate you very much. Incidentally, I hope you guys are sharing the stream out with everybody. That would be kind of cool. I probably should have mentioned it at the top of the hour. Let's see. Dom404, hot chocolate M&Ms are a target. No, and very nice. He's letting Nehemiah know. 6 or 12, have I tried Wendy's spicy buffalo chicken salad? I have not. I've seen it on there, but I have no desire. I'm not really a super fan. I think I did the mozzarella salad from Wendy's. Take a look at the playlist here on the channel, and you'll probably see that was the one. I think that was the only one that I did. Yeah, mozzarella. It was a mozzarella salad, which it was good. I think I remember it was really tasty. Dominic Routh, you and the endorsement are the best food reviewers. You can do more collabs. You know, we've actually collabed a whole bunch of times in the past, and I know that it's something that, you know, is when the stars align, when our scheduling permits and we're able to do that, we do those shout out videos with each other's content. But the endorsement I've known pretty much since day one of my channel. It's one of the reasons I think I'm probably closer to him compared to a lot of the people in the community. A lot of the newer ones, of course, I mean, I love everybody, but when I think back to going all the way from day one, he's about 4 months out from when I began my channel. So that says something. Just shows you the level of commitment also, because he's another one who puts out the content literally every single week without fail. And 1 month he actually did it every single day, I think, which was crazy. So yeah, good times with the endorsement for sure. But naturally, being just a contributor to the community and interacting with everybody here, many of which who are on the stream right now, I love everybody who just, you know, is just out there. I mean, I'm a fan of a lot of channels as well, and it's so much fun to see everybody in action, especially when they're able to interact. So when those collabs can and do happen, I know it's been a minute since I've actually done a collab because of scheduling. That's something that, you know, when that does happen again, of course, that'll be something to see, I think. And also fun to produce. They're always fun to produce. Android or Apple from Daniel? I would probably say, personally for me, Android. I love my Galaxy S9. I'm waiting for the S11. I have an S9 Plus and I absolutely love it. Just always a fan. There's just so much you can do to tinker with Android that's outside of the Apple control sphere, so to speak. But I love the Samsung Galaxy line of phones. I'm a huge fan. I've always had them ever since the Galaxy 2. The Galaxy S2 I had, and then the 3, the 4, skipped the 5 and the 6, went to 7, and then to the 9, 9 Plus actually. Don Kateki, nice choice of bands. I'm a rocker myself. Very cool, very cool. Baller, Ian is great. He interacts with his community. You know, I try to, and let me just tell you, because I always say this to you guys here on the chat, because it's getting harder and harder to answer every single comment and all the content that I'm putting out every week. If I spent all my time doing that, which believe me, I wish I could, you wouldn't have that weekly content like on the daily. So I try and jump in there when I can and put some comments and move on. But these times too, if you guys can, just always know the live streaming is really the ability to really kind of connect with you guys a little bit more intimately that way, and to really kind of just, you know, let me express myself to the group as well, because naturally, you know, you can always type the same things all the time, and I'm always saying thanks so much for watching because I mean it. But I like the ability to interact with you guys here. So Baller, thanks so much for pointing that out. I do love doing that. It's a lot of fun. All right, we are ready for round 2 for the next review. Some of you guys may have already kind of come right out and told me what this is, but let me just see if you guys, let's see, let me go down the line here. My chat is catching up. Hang on one second here. I've seen all 3 of your favorites. Good taste in music from Dong. Very cool, very cool. Okay, Daniel, Android or Apple. We talked about that. I wish In-N-Out came out with some new items. You know, they're kind of like, you know, the diners of, you know, yesteryear. They only have a very select menu. It doesn't change really. But what they do extremely well. So I'm okay that they don't have a lot of craziness right there, because it keeps it unique that way. Dominic Routh, are you in the endorsement from the same state? No. Oh, getting a little thing where the stream is lagging a little bit. I hope that's not the case. I'm going down the line here, catching up. Baller, Ian is in the PR business. You can just tell by the personality. If not, he's the manager. He's a manager of people. Well, I've done that a bunch of times in the past, so that may have something to do with it. But what you see is genuine. I'm not trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes. I have a lot of fun doing this stuff. A lot of fun doing it. It's just a blast to do. All right, let's jump into the next review here. And I think one of you guys may have already guessed it. Let me see here. Damo4, why can't I watch the stream after it's done? You will have this one available to you tomorrow, I promise. This will be up tomorrow. A lot of the main review ones I always put up in the unlisted category on the Livestream Replay channel playlist here on the channel naturally. So you'll be able to jump in there and watch that. So let's jump into the next review, which I think one of you guys may have guessed. And hopefully I'm gonna have the same response to this particular one as you did. Cheddar Jalapeno Crunchy Cheetos. Cheddar Jalapeno Crunchy Cheetos. You know, I'm a real sucker for anything cheddar anyway like this, and jalapeno, of course, I'm definitely down with it. But I just love jalapeno with cheesy cracker-like stuff, or just snack food, junk food types of things. So this jumped out at me first. I remember that now. My wife tells me otherwise. I don't think she's going to come in right now and tell me otherwise. But I definitely wanted to jump in and do this one here and give that a go for sure. Let's see here. Drew, Flaming Hot Puffs. Nope. Obviously, you know what it is by now. Critical, I appreciate the kind thought, the kind wishes, my friend. The beautiful words of what you're putting out there with me being the genuine article. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Dwayne Reed, Supernaturals X Animals, Dante's World New York Anthem. Very nice. Don Koteki, the fact that you're having fun doing this in the reviews is obvious. So glad. Very, very cool. You got to have fun doing this stuff, Don. That's the thing. Aside from having a thick skin, especially being, because you believe me, there are a lot of things. My whole polled category, I have a very strong filter list in terms of stuff that people write. Really, it's hilarious, some of the stuff that people write, first of all. But I have a lot of fun doing what I do, first and foremost. So, guys, made with real cheese. We're going to do Cheetos. Cheddar Jalapeno Crunchy with this. So, let's see. Brendan, yes, I was talking about that earlier, and I was not expecting this. Come on now. I think I may have given you a little hint when I said, really? Cheddar Jalapeno? Jalapeno cheddar? Really? Hopefully you kind of picked up on that. I know I didn't wink like I usually do. I probably would have given too much, but let's give this a go. I'm very excited to get into this one here. This is the one that I really want to get into, although I was pleasantly surprised with the other one there. Oh, wow, that is actually pretty strong already. That is, yeah, that is actually pretty strong. And guys, just looking at this casually, let me bring that down. I don't know if you can kind of see, but each of those, there is a little bit of like a green dusting on that. Green dusting right there. I don't know. Craziness right there. Take a look on the inside. Of course, it's mostly air. Jason Callan in the house. Just get off my own live stream. I have nothing but respect for you. Thanks so much, Jason. Right back at you, man. For sure. For sure. Good times always on these streams, you know? Always. But wow, that actually, yeah, that smells like authentic jalapeno with Cheetos action. Take a look at that. It's almost like a question mark if it had like a little dot underneath it right there. But it looks pretty nice right here. Let's give this a shot. The Cheetos Cheddar Jalapeno Crunchy. First time having these right here on Peep This Out Reviews. Live stream in front of you guys. Here we go. Instant jalapeno and cheese. Oh man. Yeah, this is easily the favorite of the two. Nothing against the Flaming Hot. Those are good. I like the jalapeno dusting on this. And the Cheetos, the crunchiness of it as well. Mmm. Wow. Digging this. That's a rich flavor. Rich, tasty flavor on that. Dawn, I can imagine. I spent 30 years in middle school, high school teacher, so I know what it means to have a thick skin. And you don't let haters get to you. Nope. Actually, you know what? If you don't have haters, you haven't arrived. That's the thing. So believe me, I have a lot of people who love to try and say something to try and make me feel a little bit differently about myself. With that stuff, you just kind of go like this because, you know, it is what it is. Nothing personal. I don't know people, naturally. Some of the people anyway. But you can take it to heart. You really can't. Wow, this is really good. This is really, really good. I may be eating these a little bit closer towards the end of the stream here again because it's tasty. The jalapeno resonates like instantly with it. It's a powder type of jalapeno, so it doesn't like grab you with heat, but the flavor is reminiscent. If you know what jalapenos taste like in general, without the pits, without the seeds, I should say, that's what this is. And this is actually really good. Yeah. This is a straight 9.5 all day long with this one. It's very cheesy. The cheddar is really coming out, and I'm beginning to salivate more, which I may need to drink more water with this one than those Flamin' Hot Chipotle Ranch Crunchy versions of them. Man, I'm like drooling here. Hang on. That's actually really tasty. Really, really nicely done with this, with the powder type of dusting with the jalapeno on this, because the flavor is instant right away. The cheesiness comes through, and just the quality of the Cheeto. It's fresh, it's crunchy. Banging. Straight banging on this one for sure. Nice. Why haven't I tried this earlier? I don't know. But I have a feeling the wifey's going to like both of these, to be honest. I think we made some good choices tonight. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. All right, 2 more, and then that's it. Let's see here. I can't believe I guessed it correctly without even knowing it. Brendan, it was something supernatural tonight to have this actually happen, the fact that I'm reviewing this one as well. So right when you said that, I was like, oh man, I don't want to give too much away, but I knew I was looking forward to getting into this, and I had a feeling you were going to jump in with a comment about it too. Jason had a question. Just did a review of the favorite movie of mine, Hamburger the Motion Picture. It's been years since I've seen that film. I know you're meaning very casually, have you seen this Academy Award winning film? Without a doubt. The Mighty Turtle jumping in there with mad emojis all over the place. That is a whole range of emotions. I wish nothing but happiness and success for you throughout the year, my friend. You've got a full range of everything there. But God bless you. It's awesome. Oh, good times. The Angel Munoz Variety Show. No worries, man. Thanks for jumping on. We still got about 5 or 6 minutes left on the stream for tonight. Let's see. Critical Eats Japan. No way he eats 2 more with that wink. All right, well, if you're going to force me, Paul, if you're going to force me, I got to keep going. Man, that jalapeno right away. And the cheesiness of this. This is a dangerous bag. Dangerous bag right now. Jeremy's reviews and more. What it do? Favorite movie of 2019? Man, there is a lot of that for 2019. But I'd have to say probably a cross between The Joker, The Irishman, possibly. A little bit of the later into the year films. I still want to see 1917. I think it's that World War I movie. I think that should be going live or actually wider release this month. But I really want to see that from Sam Mendes. For those of you guys who don't know, former Bond director, last couple of Bonds. Man. All right. I'm putting this down. That's it, Paul. You were right. Definitely putting this down. Really, really good stuff. Jason Callan, it's a fun movie and it's free on YouTube. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice, Jason. Very nice. There are a few movies you can find that are free on YouTube, which is kind of cool. Really, really good stuff. Let's see, Outlaw. Well, Ian, enjoyed the weekend. Saw membership for voiceover, 123. Wow, very nice. So we'll check my churches if they've gone pot pie. Enjoy the weekend. Very cool, very cool. Enjoy that, Mike. I'm telling you, it's pretty interesting to check out there. And like I said, anything they can put into a pie crust, generally, given the recipe listing, I guess what's in it, it's going to be pretty tasty. I mean, it's fried on top of it. But do enjoy. It's an awesome thing there. That's why their slogan is dangerously cheesy from Angel Munoz. Angel Munoz Variety Show. Yes, Angel, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. And I don't actually eat junk food very often, or chips like this, I should say. So once in a while, maybe that's part of it. It's just really, really delicious stuff. Ed Keaton, great stream as always. Sorry for being late. All the best to you in 2020. Stay frosty. Be safe, everyone. You as well, Ed. Thanks so much for jumping on. We got about 4 minutes left. And I got to say, this was a lot of fun tonight. Checking out the Streamlabs front end. Actually, I'm going to be beefing up the way the graphics and the images and the things that you'll see on the bottom. Scrolling on there, we're going to be having a little fun with this. And we'll get the audio sync kind of fixed slightly as well, just to kind of fix it. We'll kind of play around with it just to kind of see. Buzz7332, I know I'm late, just wanted to check in. We'll off to sleep. We'll watch the replay. Good night, all. Buzz, I appreciate you. Thanks for doing what you do. Good times all around. You guys will be able to find this live stream replay at some point tomorrow in the early afternoon. I'll try and get up and have this actually a little bit earlier in the morning if I can. I try and do my workout stuff, and then when I get back and then get all cleaned up as well too there. So I'll make sure we have the stream out by early afternoon at the very latest, so you guys don't wait too long and you can relive some of the fun moments, fun conversation here on the chat. Larry Nguyen, is your area code 626? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sherry, I've been watching here but eating dinner, so I didn't type. Thanks so much for jumping on, Sherry. Just me out here. I appreciate you greatly there. Happy New Year to you. And to everybody here, guys, this is the start of a brand new year. It's just crazy to think about 2020. Just nuts. Just nuts. 2020. You guys realize The Empire Strikes Back came out in 1980? It's like 40 years ago. Oh my God, I feel like completely old right now. This is nuts. But yeah, it's just crazy. This is the future, guys. This is it's just nutty to think about. Jason thought my favorite movie was The Fanatic with John Travolta. Very, very nice. Any football over the weekend? Not for me personally, Don. Honestly, I do watch the Super Bowl. I don't really follow throughout the year very much. But I love the event, obviously, and I love hosting an event. I love having something here, and naturally, very excited for the party aspect of it there, because that's usually when we have all the fun food, so to speak. And as long as there's pizza involved, I'm set. That's pretty much my thing. As long as there's pizza involved, I am definitely set. So, guys, thank you so much for jumping on tonight. I appreciate you greatly. Again, you may see me at some point late night doing a little testing with some different widgets and different things I want to try and do here in the chat. So this will get a little bit more involved as we go. But if you guys liked what you saw tonight, let me see a thumbs up here in the chat. And let me see what you guys are working with in terms of the emoji power that you have in front of you. I'm curious to know if you guys have liked what you've seen tonight. You want to see more of it. I'm going to be talking to you guys about my plans coming into February, actually, because I've been planning a couple of things that I'm going to be doing to increase certain things that I've been doing as well. A lot of it is based upon the suggestions of you guys. And I have a format that I think you guys may find a little bit more interesting. I think that should be a little bit more of an extra layer of fun stuff from my channel as well. So I'll be talking to you guys about that probably on the next stream that you'll see next week. And we will definitely go further in from there, and I'll get some feedback from you guys, because I really want to make sure that this year things really kind of exponentially begin to really ramp even higher. And I'm excited to bring you guys some fun stuff here in the future. So with that said, let me see, last couple of comments here, and we'll round this one out, just a minute or two. Baller, Uncut Gems is great. Yes, I do want to see that. Adam Sandler for sure. Ready or Not was awesome. Jason Callan, I love that movie as well. Great flick. Absolutely as well. Abhinav Bell, I love you too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Drew's food review. It's going to be time for a little bit of the bubbly for me tonight. Very nice. There's never a wrong time for that. Absolutely. Mr. D's Town's Finest. Greetings from Dallas. Thank you so much for jumping on. Incidentally, for all of you guys who have come in super late here at the very end of the stream, again, the replay will be available shortly before early afternoon tomorrow. You guys will be able to relive it there. I'll make sure I have a thumbnail made, and it'll be in the unlisted category of the food reviews playlist, or actually the live stream replays playlist here on the channel. Let's see. I'm not going to be watching too much NFL this weekend for me, for the questions coming out there with that from Gen C. Let's see. Baller, have you ever run into peacocks in Arcadia? Yes, all the time, especially by Popeyes down on Rosemary Boulevard, believe it or not, where I do my reviews. It's a little bit of a scary situation. So thumbs up to all of you guys. Thanks to Critical East Japan, Drew's Food Reviews, Freddie Foodie King, all the other people out there, the food reviewers, and everyone else who may be checking in and not making themselves known. Thank you for checking in and watching a little bit of the stream, any or all of it. I greatly appreciate it. And let's see. Yes, I want to see Lighthouse as well. Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe, Jason, without a doubt. That's one of my next ones right there. Actually, I did just see Knives Out with the wifey on New Year's Eve. And that was a pretty awesome script. I got to admit, it was a very well done film, very well acted, for sure. And Candace, I did see Star Wars, absolutely. We didn't really get into too much talk about that, but maybe one more week, and that way I think everyone will have seen it by then, and we'll discuss a few things about that. But a fun movie, but it kind of is what it is. It was, enjoyable, for the most part. And Don, I appreciate you. I'm glad you're digging the channel. And to all of you guys who have been doing that, who have been liking the videos, commenting on them, sharing them out there as well. This is a grassroots effort. Everyone always says, how come you don't have like hundreds of millions of subscribers by this point? I appreciate the kind words. But it all starts with all of you guys too. So feel free to share the content definitely with your audience. And let's see if we can make some even bigger magic happen this year. Every year is exponentially going up. So I thank you big time from the bottom of my heart to you for all of your love and support over these last 6+ years, ongoing as we're moving into the 7th year now. It's craziness out there. It is craziness. So let me see here. The last couple, I know I keep saying that. I just don't want to say goodbye to you guys. Time for dinner at Subway with the wifey. Drew, you're evil, man. You're evil tonight. Yes, Knives Out was great from Baller. Good times without a doubt. Very cool. Always Be My May was super cute. Very cool from Dawn. And good times. All right, so guys, with that, I think the time has come. It is time for me to try and convince my wifey to go and get something to drink. Something maybe sweeter. Is there in there as well. So guys, I hope you have an amazing weekend. I'm going to try and have something out for you for the next review, either on Sunday. Most likely it may slip to Monday, just depending upon scheduling and things I have going on right now. But there's plenty of content right now this past week for you guys. So you'll have a lot to look forward to. If you haven't seen my channel this past week, there's a lot of goodies on there. The one in particular from Papa John's, which you should be checking out on top of El Pollo Loco. Some good times with that for sure. So, Critical Eats heard Knives Out was good, but wasn't directed by Rian Johnson. Yes, it was. Once bitten, twice shy. Don't let The Last Jedi taint the idea of it not being a good film. It actually was written and directed by him, and it's a banging script. It really is a very, very good story, and it's very well acted, and all the characters are very well defined. I would be surprised if it didn't win something, whether it's the Emmys or the Golden Globes or whatever that festival is before the Academy Awards. It was really, really fun. It really, really was. So All right, let me jump on over to my streaming software. Here, we're back on the new OBS, and everything is so much bigger on a 16-inch display. This is so much better than what I was used to before. So, yes, Rick, see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Actually, same bat station. You get the point. I think I know what you're trying to say right there. Baller, great stream. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed what you liked tonight. Again, thumbs up here in the chat. I'm going to try and hang out for a little bit after it ends. Naturally, I'm using streaming software, so it may actually just kind of cut as soon as I hit the stop streaming right over here. So just in case that does happen and I'm not able to reply back, thank you so much for jumping on tonight, guys. The first stream of 2020, the first of many to come, the first of more interactive versions to come, more things to see on the screen and just a little less busy, but more information for you. And we'll definitely catch up with you guys on the next stream. So with that, this is Ian K closing out the live stream officially here, the first stream of 2020. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, guys. Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you. Watch for the next review in the next few days. And we will be back very, very soon with all the fun stuff that I know you guys love to try and have me do for you on the Friday streams. Or at least I'm trying to do all the fun stuff for you on the Friday streams as well. To everybody who's been moderating tonight, again, you all know who you are with those blue wrenches next to you. Thank you so much for doing what you do. And again, without a doubt, jump on over, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Freddy Foodie King, I see you right there. Good times as well. Just me out here as well. Thanks so much for jumping on. Critical East Japan's in the house as well. Always, you guys are amazing. Just a whole lot of love and admiration for every single one of you guys here in the chat. And all of you who are watching anonymously. You know I love you deeply from the bottom of my heart. It's just awesome stuff. Jason, you already know what it is. I'll take a look at that free movie on YouTube there to check out Hamburger the Motion Picture. It's been a minute since I've seen that. So, guys, hearts, love, everything positive for 2020. And let me jump on over here real quick, and we will call it a day. So hitting the stop recording, it's actually stop streaming right over here right now. So, guys, have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll definitely talk to you soon. See you.